Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we'll be doing part 2 to my previous video, which is basically how do Beachbody coaches respond to people quitting or starting their own business. So I asked you guys if you wanted a part 2, but said I'd probably do it anyway, so here I am just doing it anyways. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the first part. Before we get into that, I do just want to address something, which if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's totally cool. I just kind of want to clear something up. So basically an MLM rep, who I'm not going to give any names and I'm not going to post her face or username or anything in this video, but essentially an MLM creator who has been in some of my videos, and I had actually talked to her previously, which I have mentioned in past videos too. She essentially said that I said to her in our conversation that we had that I'm only in anti-MLM content creation for the money. So before I get into talking about that and reading my messages, I'm just gonna put a timestamp in case you don't care about that at all, or don't know what I'm talking about, so that you can skip on to the rest of the video. It'll be on the screen and maybe in the description if I remember that. Okay. Now obviously this is a pretty popular topic of conversation with another anti-MLM creator who recently joined an MLM. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about because she has a pretty big platform. So I feel like with that, obviously saying that there's other creators who are just in it for the money is going to be pretty believable because we see that that happened with someone else. I want to say first off, and I'm going to pop a picture, I'm laughing just because of how ridiculous it is. I'm going to put a picture up of what my YouTube analytics look like, where it gives you your past 28 days revenue. Now, this isn't exactly what you're gonna make, just because obviously the cutoff for YouTube payments is kind of weird. It's sort of hard to explain. I don't even fully understand it. I kind of just check my Google AdSense to see what I'm getting and I'm like, cool, that's what I've made. But as you can see in the picture, this was taken on January 19th, this screenshot. So it fluctuates every day just because obviously the last 28 days, tomorrow will not include the day before, if that makes sense. Anyways. So as you can see, my estimated revenue from my watch time of 283.9K minutes and 17K views is 137.21. Now, obviously with me posting more videos, I'm gonna make a bit more than that because this is taking into account the last 28 days would be into December, and at the end of December, I didn't really post any videos. Okay, just recording a quick voiceover here because I just wanted to say, obviously, I meant to touch on it because I said that's not all I would make. It will be a little bit more, just I don't really know why. I don't really know how it fluctuates or why. And I also just wanted to say this is obviously not reflective of what other creators make, so don't take it and try to calculate what everyone else makes because honestly, it's different for everyone and a lot of things play into it. And on top of that, it will be a different amount kind of depending month to month, but I just wanted to show this just in order for transparency because I didn't want to say that I don't make a whole lot on YouTube and then not show that. So yeah, that was the purpose with including this. All right, thank you, bye. But it's not very much, needless to say. I mean, I'm very thankful for it and I'm not trying to downplay it because I think it's absolutely insane and amazing that I can even make money talking about my opinion on something that I'm passionate about online. But needless to say, if I wanted to do it for the money, I'm sure I could find something that paid a lot more. And that's fine because that's not my concern. I'm not just on YouTube to make money. I would love it to be my full-time job and I've never been secretive about that. But right now, that would pay for maybe my phone bill. Actually, that would pay for my phone bill. My phone bill is like 138 Canadian, which is mind-blowing, but anyways, so that's not the point. It would pay for my phone bill, which is still so cool and amazing. And I can't thank you guys enough for even giving me that. But it's not like I'm making thousands of dollars a month off of this. It's not like I'm living a luxury lifestyle. In fact, I'm not even living a lifestyle that was any different to before doing YouTube. I still work a regular job and make most of my money and pay my bills off of that. So to that point, first of all, if I'm doing it just for money, obviously not, and I would be making a lot more. Because this person, which again, I don't want to say who it is just because it's never been personal for me and I don't want to make it personal. And I did tell them that I won't put them in my videos going forward just because it's not worth the headache. I just want to read my part of the conversation we had because I did have a follower send me her story, which is where she said it on, saying that she didn't name me, but it was very obvious that it was me. And my follower even picked up on it and said, hey, I know this is about you. It kind of sucks if that's true. I feel like it's necessary for me to at least read my portion of the conversation. Again, I'm gonna blur her username, her profile picture and everything because it's not personal. I just want to clarify for you guys that that's not something that I've ever said because honestly, I think you deserve it. I'm posting on YouTube even though her story was on Instagram just because this is obviously where most of my audience is. But yeah, I'll get into that. So basically what happened, she commented on my video. We were talking on it on my video and I said, If you want to talk about this, message me whenever you like. It's no problem, and my DMs are open. I don't have her blocked, never did, and I'm not going to block her just because I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm not going to read all of what she said. It'll be on the screenshots, but I just feel like it's more important what I said, because she said that I told her I was only in anti-MLM content for basically money because I wanted to blow up on YouTube, and anti-MLM content is popular, so I want to clear that up. So she said, hey, someone sent me your Insta. Sorry to bombard you. Just gonna send a quick voice note. I said, no problem. She sent a couple voice notes. And then I said, I don't do the voice memo thing, so I'm sorry if I reply in text. I didn't intend on you watching the videos, but I also have no issue if you saw them, if that makes any sense. When I watch a video, I just react to what's said in the video, not the person or anything personal. And I think how you run your team does sound better than most, because in the voice notes, she did talk about how she does it and how she doesn't intend to come off like spammy. She doesn't spam people, and she wants it to be a business about like teaching people how to actually do Monate and like bring value to them. Yeah, I said, I think how you run your team does sound better than most. In fact, most times, unfortunately, when I watch other creators' MLM content, a lot of the time it is Monate, so it unfortunately does make everyone look bad. I totally understand why you took it personally, and I would have too if someone made a video of me. I wouldn't watch it because I hate seeing myself on film. Editing is a nightmare. Anti-MLM content is also very popular, so as you said, it is definitely part of the territory for a lot of people in network marketing companies. So that's the only part where I mention anti-MLM content being popular, because she said that it's popular and it's part of the territory that she kind of has to get used to. That's what she said in her voice note from what I'm remembering. I can't listen to it again because it's like I've already opened it and it was months ago now. And then I said that it is very popular. So as you said, it is definitely part of the territory for a lot of people in network marketing companies. Basically meaning that with anti-MLM content being quite popular, they honestly at this point have probably come to expect to see themselves in videos. That's basically what I was referring to there. Not me saying that that's how I'm gonna make my money, not me saying I'm trying to get big, not me saying that I'm trying to just get famous and make tons of money. I didn't say that, as you can see. Moving on though. I get why you would take it personal, because like I said, I would too. We are only human, but I want you to know my videos aren't attacks at all. Some people who make anti-MLM content can be a lot more brutal, and I always try very hard not to be, because I never want to come across as mean-spirited or like I'm ripping someone apart, because that isn't my intention. And as you said, I don't know you. I'm not going to speak on someone I don't know in a personal way, so I just react to what is put out online. It's not meant to be anything more than that. I actually watched your story, and I think how you responded to it on there was super cool. I think you were level-headed about it, especially it being an unfamiliar thing to have happen, which is true. She wasn't like getting super mad like I've seen other MLM reps get. I said, honestly, you're the first MLM person who's ever commented on my videos saying they were in the video, so it's new for me too. Also, as for comments and stuff, because she was saying that people in my comments on my video were like bullying her. So I was responding to that too. I said, as for comments and stuff, I can't control what other people leave as a comment unless it's bad. I don't want to delete comments or silence people, but I'm sorry if their comments were more personal than mine was. Also for tarot cards, because she keeps bringing that up, I said, and she mentioned that in her story, that people were commenting on her doing tarot. I said that I don't remember seeing anyone comment on that in the section, but I actually think tarot cards and card reading is super cool. I'm very into that stuff, so I definitely didn't mention it in my video. Maybe they looked you up, I'm not sure. Sorry for all the reading, haha. So obviously what she said is in the screenshot. You can pause and read it if you want to. I'm not going to read it because my intention with this is to share what I said, because there was something false said about me. So I just want you guys to understand that. So I said, super rare for sure. I can assure you I didn't bring up the tarot or anything. If I did, it would have been good things, because I'm very into that. The only thing I said I went to your profile for was to see if you were 16 or under when you said you didn't have your license, because honestly these days 16-year-olds look 20 because they know how to do makeup and hair. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't posting a minor on my channel. Otherwise, I didn't go to your profile because I never want to make things personal. It's about what is said, not who is saying it. I know you won't watch my other videos, the ones you aren't in, but in my most recent video, there's a different girl who is also in Monate, and she comes across a completely different way than you, even in the way you speak about it, and to someone with a different point of view. The way that you handle it is something I respect a lot, and I'm the same as you, where I'm chill about it, I don't care, and I don't dislike you at all. Because that's true. I don't dislike any of the people I talk about. I don't know them, and to be honest, I don't have a desire to know them, which probably sounds bad, but I don't want to know them because I don't want it to be personal. And I did respect how she talked about it. Everything I said there was true. And then I said, in fact, after this, I'd say I like you a lot more than I ever thought possible of someone in my videos. But it really does suck that so many people who are well known for being in these companies like Monate are really damaging it for the rest of the people. And honestly, it really does seem like that's the majority when it's all you see, if that makes sense. So she responded again, I'm not gonna read hers. Then I said, I totally feel you with not having the degree or whatever and wanting to do things differently. I get it. That's actually why I got into YouTube, and that's why I signed up for an MLM a few years ago. For me, it was Beachbody. I hope you know that nothing I ever said is meant to attack you or anyone in my videos for that matter. If you don't mind, I can even include a bit about us talking in my next video if you're okay with that. I know I mean well, but I do find that sometimes people in comments can get a bit more bold with what they say. I'm sorry about it because I'm sure it was jarring and probably did get you on the defensive, as I know I would be. I genuinely think the way you handled it was really lovely, and I respect you a lot for that because I see other people react to videos of them and they are nowhere near as kind or level-headed. If you're able to rewire how MLMs work and disrupt the way things are, I'll be super happy. They really need that. It's unfortunate and they have a bad reputation and some crappy people who are very vocal, making the whole lot look bad. But if you're able to turn that around and make it something really positive, I think that's great, and I wish you nothing but success with that. Thank you as well for being so open and respectful. I appreciate it a lot. She's responded, I said thank you as well. Really appreciate it, and it feels good to have a civil conversation. That's where the conversation stopped. I'm just gonna read my next message to, again, prove that there was nothing past that. This was sent at 10:49 p.m. after someone sent me her story. I said, hey, someone just sent me your story where you're saying I apparently did anti-MLM content for views. I just want to clear up if that's about me or the other MLM creator, another MLM creator who recently joined Monate actually, because if it's me, I just want to say that that isn't at all what I said, and I don't want my followers to be confused or think I'm in it for the wrong reason, so I would have to post our conversation. It's no worries, and I get where you're coming from, but I just wanted to let you know and ask for clarification first. That's where I'll leave it. We had a conversation back and forth where she continued to tell me she didn't like what I was doing, but it's not really relevant to what I'm talking about right now. And I don't want to like create something out of nothing, if that makes sense. We had the conversation, it was done and over with. She won't be on my, in my videos going forward. But hopefully you guys can see there that I'm obviously not in it for the money. I didn't say that I was in it just for the money. And I did actually tell her that I would be posting our conversation just because I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm in this for the wrong reason. It is my passion to share this anti-MLM content after having an experience of my own and learning about other people's experiences. And when you guys comment telling me that videos like mine or from creators that I really look up to and love, they helped you get out of your MLM, or they helped you realize that you didn't fail and it was the business failing, and you feel more confident or less ashamed of your experience, that's why I do it. I absolutely live for those comments, and that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I wanted to clear that up so that if you do see that, you know my side. I want to be as open and direct as possible with that, and going forward, obviously, I'm just not going to post her in my videos. That's no big deal to me at all because, like I said, it's never personal, and I never want to make it personal. If you know who it is, please don't comment their name or like handle or anything down below, just because I don't want this to turn into more. But obviously, with another big creator just turned like pro MLM and now joining an MLM, I think that obviously it's fair that a lot of people are going to be concerned that other creators that they watch are going to start doing that as well. So I just want you to know that the people who really care about it are in it to stay. Making YouTube videos is honestly a lot of work. That's why like all last year my posting schedule was like, it wasn't a schedule, who am I kidding? It was like once every 3 weeks. And it's because it's a lot of freaking work. The creators who really care about anti-MLM will do it long term, because if you don't care about it at all, it's so hard to put the work in to continue to make those videos. It's not easy, and there's like 1,000,001 other things you can make a video of on YouTube. Even if you want to make a video that will be a little bit more searchable or more niche or more popular, there's so many topics that do really well on YouTube that you don't have to talk about things that you don't care about. And it's unfortunate that some people did that, but there's a reason why, you know, they stopped doing it and why now they might be in MLMs and stuff. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. I'm sorry this was really long. So moving on to the video, this is part 2 of my previous video, which is what happens when you quit Beachbody. This is a video from the same blog post by a woman named Christine, who she did tell me I could share her name. She actually told me that for the last video, but I had already filmed it. But I'll still have the blog post linked down below, as with this one, because that's where I got some of the information, and mainly that's where I got the video that we'll be reacting to. So with that being said, we will go ahead and get into it, because I do have quite a lot to say, and this video might already be kind of long.
Oh, you guys, all right. I probably should have made a list of how I want this all to play out, but I am just gonna go with it. I'm gonna try not to swear, but earmuffs in case there are children in the room. This is my biggest pet peeve. I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. It just happens to be something that I'm super fired up about right now because, well, it doesn't matter why I'm so fired up. Let me set the story up for you first. Let me share with you. Somebody gets started with Beachbody. Maybe they want to do coaching. They're not sure. They sign up to be a coach, right? For your sign up, you are getting fitness, nutrition, support, mentorship, and a culture. You're getting the entire package, right? When you sign up, and back in the day it was $140. Right now we're doing $199 all access pass, so you get freaking everything under the sun, right? So for $199, you get all of those things I just listed, plus $6,000 worth of workout programs. You work out, you fuel your body with superfoods. You are surrounded by a tribe of people that are supporting you, encouraging you, mentoring you, building you up, making you feel amazing. You're getting results from your fitness program. You feel incredible because of personal development and the Team Beachbody culture and everything that we do as a team to support you. So you feel incredible, right? So you have amazing results, you feel incredible, you have this energy, you have a tribe of people, and all of a sudden, this free mentorship you've gotten for the last year, 2 years, whatever it's been, maybe you've only been in 6 months when this happens, I don't know when exactly the freaking cuckoo alarm goes off in your head, but you think, I have a great idea. I got a couple people that said that they weren't happy about Beachbody, or maybe they didn't like Shakeology, or, I had enough naysayers make me decide that I should just do this on my own. So then they go off and they offer a $97 14-day package that does not include fitness, does not include nutrition, and does not include any type of mentorship of proof that you are who you say you are. And then make a post about it, about how this isn't some salesy, schemy thing about signing people up. It's just a, 14-day find my passion, soul burning desire course, and you're going to pay this person $97 who all of their results, anything that they had that was attributed to success was surrounded by Beachbody programs, by Beachbody coaches, by Beachbody's mentorship and support. But this person's going to go off and they're going to do their own thing, which, mind you, fine, go do your own thing. But do not use Christy Curtis / Kronzer's Coach Network. Do not use Epic Dream Team as your lead list on Facebook and post about how you're not into this salesy, schemy thing and you're doing your own thing, and then somehow not connect to the fact that you're selling people a 14-day package that is all garbage, like mind garbage, that you can read out of any book or any free YouTube video or anywhere else you could possibly get that kind of information in a 14-day soul map. For $97, you're going to charge people for 14 days. They get no fitness, they get no nutrition, and they have no actual real living proof of your success. For $97, to charge them that. And then in the meantime, in your post, make it that it's some slimy salesy thing. List on not use mentorship and not use list on Facebook and post about how you're not into this salesy, schemy thing and you're doing your own thing, and then somehow not connect to the fact that you're selling people a 14-day package that is all garbage, like mind garbage, that you can read out of any book or any free YouTube video or anywhere else you could.
Okay, sorry, I had to get my blanket, but okay. So the first bit here about how you sign up and get nutrition, support, mentorship, $6,000 worth of programs. Yeah, I'm not buying it. So I'm not going to say that it's wrong that the workouts are worth $6,000, but to me, they definitely were not. I know a lot of people really like the workouts, or they just like having a set program to follow, videos to watch, everything all in one place. So I do understand that there's definitely a value to that. The workouts from everything I saw on Beachbody were fine, but pretty generic, I would say. Nothing wrong with them, but again, nothing you can't get either for free on a YouTube video or even for paid for programs that are a lot cheaper. And she also said you're surrounded by a tribe of people building you up, making you feel good. You feel amazing because of personal development. And I just want to say no. Like, first off, yes, you are surrounded by people that are building you up, but it is all kind of a facade, because as soon as you step away or you do your own thing, as we can see in this video and in my last video, the support is nowhere to be seen. And the other issue that I have is that you don't just feel amazing because of personal development, and even if it is, that's not thanks to Beachbody. So that's kind of an issue that I have with MLMs in general, especially with Beachbody, is that they want to control every aspect of your day, especially Beachbody. I know this from when I was in it. Part of that is expecting you to do, I'm pretty sure in my group anyways, I don't know if they all do different stuff, but for me, part of like what I had to check in and do every day was 30 minutes of what they call personal development, meaning like listening to self-help podcasts, business podcasts, reading self-help books, things like that. That isn't bad per se, but at the same time, if you're a business owner like they say you are, why are they dictating how you spend your day or your time? And also, if you feel better while in Beachbody, it's probably because you are dedicating yourself to like working out and moving your body daily, maybe eating better or being more conscious of what you're eating. Maybe you are taking time to like meditate and journal, or things you might not have given yourself the time for. But that doesn't mean you have to credit Beachbody for why you feel better when you took the initiative to do those things, and that is a celebration for you, not for Beachbody. So Beachbody tries to make every accomplishment about them. Like if you lose weight or gain weight, or if you're eating healthier or working out more, anything like that, they try to say that it's because of Beachbody, but it really isn't. It is your accomplishment at the end of the day. Like, you set yourself out to do something and you accomplished it, but Beachbody wants you to think it's because of them so that you stay in. And then the next thing she said was, all of a sudden, this free mentorship you've gotten, the cuckoo alarm goes off in your head and you think, I have a great idea. I've got a couple people who said they weren't happy with Beachbody. I had enough naysayers who said they should just do it on their own, and they offer a $97 14-day package that does not include fitness, nutrition, or mentorship. So first off, I want to say, obviously, let's not call people crazy or cuckoo just because they set out to do something on their own, or because what they're doing isn't what you want to do. In fact, obviously, I don't think we should be calling people crazy or cuckoo in general. So I think that's pretty awful. But again, to this point, where is the support and love and the mentorship? So she's basically saying that you get this group of people building you up, but look how she responds when someone starts doing their own thing. Instead of saying, well, it's amazing, and you know, she learned a lot from Beachbody, now she's going in her own direction, and just supporting her through that, it's, well, hello, you're crazy if you leave, and now you're selling some BS product, is basically what she's calling it. She's saying if they offer a 14-day, $97 package that doesn't include any of the stuff that you get with us. Okay, so then what are you worried about? But anyways, also to the point, which this is kind of an ongoing theme within this video, she says you get free mentorship, but it isn't free if you have to pay $199 to sign up, which she said in the beginning, your $199 buys you mentorship, nutrition, workouts. So that's what she said, meaning that it's not free. And then on top of that, you pay, in Canadian, it was $19.99 a month, to keep your coach account open in the back end so you have access to the office, like the online office and things like that. So it's not free. You are still paying, and they are required to keep up with you and mentor their downline. That is part of their terms and policies. So anyways, then she said, and you're gonna pay this person who all of their results and success were surrounded by Beachbody. Again, to my first point, no, their success is a result of their commitment, diligence, and dedication. Sorry if I'm looking over a lot too. I just want to make sure I touch on everything. And then she said, but this person is going to go off and do their own thing, which is fine, but don't go use Coach Network or Dream Team as your leads list. You're selling people a 14-day package that is all mind garbage that you can read or get off YouTube. And again, they have no nutrition, no proof, etc. I love how she said, which is fine, but it's very clearly not fine, because she even said it in the beginning, she's fired up, she's mad about it. If Beachbody is so amazing and she thinks that this person's business is trash, I just don't really get, where's the concern here? You know what I mean? Like, what would she be so worried about if Beachbody is so amazing and with this other person's service and their own separate business, you don't get anything? Like, you don't get all the stuff that Beachbody offers? I don't really get what she's worried about. And then she called the person's business mind garbage, said you can get it all on YouTube. That sounds very similar to Beachbody, honestly. Everything that Beachbody does, you can get on YouTube. There's an account called Beachbody for free, or I think it's BB for free on Instagram. They post all kinds of workouts that are pretty well identical to Beachbody. But yeah, none of those workouts that Beachbody offers are so unique and special that you can only get them on Beachbody. The other thing that I will say is that there are a lot of things that you can find that you can pay for that you can also get for free. For instance, meal plans. It doesn't even have to be Beachbody's, but like there are tons of nutritionists and like fitness influencers selling meal plans through Instagram that you can probably find very similar to for free on like blogs and YouTube and Pinterest, just to name a few places. But it doesn't mean that no one's gonna find it valuable. And if there's no value in the person's business that she's speaking about, again, why be concerned? Because if there's zero value in what this person is offering, people will realize that and they won't pay for it. Why be worked up over that? I don't really get it. The only reason why I can think of that she would be upset over this person doing that is that it might cause her to lose money. So maybe she's already lost money from the person leaving. It could have caused her to lose her rank as well. Or maybe other people under her are quitting, so it's harder for her, which like, yeah, that kind of sucks. But honestly, that's part of what's bad about being in an MLM anyways, is that even if you are successful for a bit, your success is solely determined by having a downline and by your downline staying and by your downline like hitting ranks so that you can hit your ranks. And that's kind of the issue with being in a pyramid scheme structured business, because if people under you all leave at once, you kind of have to start from the beginning building that team back up again. But with all that being said, we will move on to the next part, just because there is 4 parts that I've broken this up into.
Garbage that you can read out of any book or any free YouTube video or anywhere else you could possibly get that kind of information in a 14-day soul map. For $97, you're going to charge people for 14 days. They get no fitness, they get no nutrition, and they have no actual real living proof of your success, but you're going to charge them that. And then in the meantime, in your post, make it that it's some slimy salesy thing that, you know, you used to associate yourself with and that you pushed for however many years, but all of a sudden now you're beyond that and you're going to like sell them your own cockamamie thing that has no proof evidence of training, mentorship, or support. So, woo! I feel better. I know that probably doesn't, oh, thank you, like my hair, Christy. Sorry, Christy, this totally does not apply to anything that would be about you. This is my own, it's really sad. It's sad to me because I have been in this business for 4 years and I have seen people do it over and over and over again. They get amazing results from Beachbody, from Shakeology, from our tribe of people, and then they go around and then they decide to like do something else, which that's fine. Go do something else. What I can't stand and what I will call you out for, this person actually like unfriended me, blocked me because I called her out. Like I was like, this is ridiculous. You're using your network of people that you have built through Epic Dream Team to sell something that's bullshit, and I can't have it. I can't have someone that literally got every ounce of anything that they ever produced through Beachbody and through Beachbody's results and through Beachbody's fitness and team and Shakeology, and then go off and try and do a spin-off of like some weakened version that's going to turn out to be like nothing. It's all fluff. There's nothing there. And there's no money back guarantee. We're giving people for $100 more. You're getting all of those things listed and a money back guarantee. Like all of our coaching, if anyone ever tries to sell you guys on something, if you see a Facebook post and you're like, wow, that picture's really pretty. Oh, all those words sound really fluffy and nice. I want to learn what that person knows. I guarantee you another leader on this team already knows it. Another leader can already give you all of the information you need free. We have a 20-day Ignite.
Okay. That's that clip. So we'll move on again. One thing I want to touch on real quick is that she was saying again that it doesn't offer, like, you get no nutrition, you get no blah, 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 and for $100 more, we're giving you all of that. So again, though, what you're saying is that they're not competing products, they're not competing services, because they're offering 2 totally different things, it sounds like. If Beachbody is so great and you get so much with it, don't worry about it. Let the products and services speak for themselves. If you think Beachbody is so amazing compared to this other person's business, each person can let their products and services speak to themselves, and they'll either be successful or not. I think, honestly, the reason why they get so worked up is because they realize that MLMs are getting a worse and worse reputation as more people come out of them and speak on their experiences or speak on poor treatment or how much money they lost. Even big companies like Vice and stuff like that have really popular documentaries exposing LuLaRoe on YouTube with millions and millions of views. So the reputation is getting worse and worse. The more people that speak out and say that it is in fact a slimy, salesy thing, it does impact their business because people are aware. It's going to be harder for them to find people who aren't already against MLMs or who know what to look out for when being pitched to an MLM. She did mention that this person referred to Beachbody as a salesy, slimy thing. And what I want to say is they're entitled to that opinion, especially after being in it for a few years. So she worked the business for a few years, and that's what she came away from it thinking. So that is what the business showed her. If it was so great and amazing and she was doing so well, she wouldn't step out of it thinking that. But the reason why she stepped away thinking that is because it's what she learned through the business and she saw what was wrong with it being in it. She also doesn't owe Beachbody anything. So that's another thing, is I feel like these MLMers, when people quit, they kind of act like, oh, well, you were in it for years and now you think it's a salesy, slimy thing, as if they owe anyone anything. But like, you pay to be in Beachbody. They already got what you owed. You have signed up and they made a profit off of you from the minute you signed up because you pay to be in it, and you pay $20 a month to keep an online login active. And not only that, but not only did she have to pay to be in, but anytime that she made a sale or recruited someone, they're still making a profit off of that. So realistically, I mean, first of all, it's not like Beachbody paid her to be in it and she's under like a contract or some type of thing like that. She paid to be in it. She can decide to stop being in it anytime she wants. But she also probably just realized, you know what, Beachbody isn't all it's cracked up to be, and I'm making this company money when I could be making money for myself and making my own name for myself. And so that's probably what she did. She probably decided to actually be her own boss instead of being a fake business owner like what you are in an MLM. And again, with her saying you try to do a spin-off weakened version, again, I just want to ask, if it is so bad, what are you pressed about? I don't understand it. What are you even worried for? Because honestly, insulting her business doesn't make the points more valid at all. But anyways, we'll move on to the third part of the video here now.
Other leader can already give you all of the information you need free. We have a 20-day Ignite group for any coach. We have like 3,500, 4,500 coaches on this team. Any coach can join the Ignite training, absolutely zero cost. It will not cost you money. You do not have to pay a $97 fee for a $14 soul mapping course from somebody who used to be a Beachbody coach, probably got all the information from me and Christy. Don't do it. If you have someone, please report them. You need to report if there is someone that you know is in fact a Beachbody coach and they are trying to sell you a program on how to be more successful in Beachbody coaching. You need to report them to compliance or to your upline or to another leader, because that is a bunch of bull. Every training we give you guys is free. We will not market or solicit you for any money. That is what comes along with being part of this tribe, and there is no way in hell I'm going to watch somebody pay for information I have available. You can Google search, you can YouTube, you can figure out using any other mentor's book, Darren Hardy, John C. Maxwell. Like, there are people out there giving away free information. Do not allow a coach on this team to try and sell you information. And if they're doing it, it is against compliance and they should be reported. So I was trying to be like, go around and be nice about it, and I just decided, no, I can't watch it happen, and I don't for one single second want anyone on here or on this team to think they have to pay to be successful in this business. You do not. What you do have to do to be successful in this business is show up every single day, invite people to join you, and be proof the product works. That is what you have to do. Those are the things that you have to do to be successful in this business. You do not need any other fancy schmancy, look at how pretty her banners are, but too bad she doesn't make any money coaching services. Okay? So, whew, I'm glad you didn't run into that too, Tracy. I just get really fired up because people are using Christy's network and Epic Dream Team to build something that is bullshit and that doesn't exist. And everything you need is right here in this team. It's right inside your own upline, and we're all here for you. The leaders on this team provide free mentorship and training, free Zoom calls, free Ignite trainings, free rank advancement group trainings. Like, everything you need to be a successful Beachbody coach is within this team. Anything else that you choose to look up, Google, read, know, go for it. But you do not need to pay for any information to become a successful coach or to become, more socially connected to Mother Earth, or I don't know what it is, but don't let a coach, bottom line, don't let another coach that you know for a fact is a Beachbody coach try to sell you information. It's bullshit. All right? Have a good day, you guys. My goal today is to sell 2 challenge packs before 9 p.m. So that's my big push, but I just had to put it out there because I just saw something that I was like, no way. If a single coach on this team pays $97 for 14 days of bullshit, I won't forgive myself for at least not speaking here and letting you guys know the truth. All right? Have a good day.
Okay, I messed up. That's the last part. For some reason, I thought I had 4 parts, but yikes. Okay. So again, she seems so worked up. She's saying that this person's not making any money, or like that it's 14 days of BS, which again, if you think that, what the heck are you so concerned about? But regardless, we'll break down the rest of it. So first off, I still don't like her saying that they offer you these free trainings, free Zoom calls, when it's not free if you have to pay to sign up. Anyways, so I'm going to talk about her business and what this woman said about it being against compliance in a moment. I'm going to get to that kind of last. I'm just going to break down everything else she said, and then we'll go into the compliance issue of things. So to her saying, you don't have to pay to be successful in this business. You have to show up, invite people, and be proof of the product. That was really interesting to me because she literally admits that success is fully based on recruiting, which is exactly what a pyramid scheme is. So when they say it's not a pyramid scheme, we sell a product. Okay, that's fine, but you've admitted yourself just now that success is determined on showing up every day. Recruit, that's the second part, recruit, and be a proof of the product, as in get people interested in what you're doing to get your results. So yeah, you have to recruit to be successful. Her saying you don't have to pay to be successful. I just kind of went over this, but if that was true, it should be free to join and free to be a coach. And if you want to buy product on top of that, then fine, but it should be free to be a Beachbody coach, and it should be free to join. You shouldn't have to pay a monthly fee to have access to an online login, and you shouldn't have to pay $199 to join the business if you don't have to pay to be successful, but you quite literally do. Sometimes you have to pay just to keep your rank or to hit a certain rank. This happens all the time, but they just don't talk about it. And Deanna Mims, a creator that I absolutely love, and I've mentioned her before, she did a video all about Beachbody ranks and bonuses, which I highly suggest checking that out if you want to understand how all of that works. But what I will say is that a lot of the time you are encouraged to either pay for people under you. For instance, I was told to pay for 2 accounts under me so that I could hit Emerald, which means that, well, technically those accounts would have been under other people's names. I would have been putting out the money to sign them up to get myself to Emerald. You also sometimes have to pay to hit or maintain ranks, or if you don't, you end up having to buy stuff to get the points. And on top of that, your upline will also sometimes get you to pay to keep them in their rank. So while technically you don't have to do that, a lot of the time you feel very pressured to. And now onto the other part I wanted to get back to, which is the woman in the video saying that this other Beachbody person used the group to sell her new business. And obviously I can't confirm or deny that. I was never in the group. But this is what's written in the blog post regarding that. And I'm gonna look at my screen here and read it for a second. And I've taken out the other person's name because I don't know. This blog post is written by Christine, who said I could say her name, but I don't know the other girl and I don't know if she wants that included. But this is in the blog post. She at no time ever posted within the team page soliciting clients for her coaching and entrepreneurial leadership business, or offered Beachbody coaching, geared trainings, etc. And I am fairly certain that her upline isn't the proprietary owner of her Facebook friends. So this rant about stealing Christy's network is absurd to say the least. First off, like I stated in my original blog post, they have tried to have her shut down, but she wasn't and isn't doing anything against compliance. She's not another MLM, which would be against compliance, and she started her own business and is free to do so. Therefore, she can post about her services on her own Facebook page or any other social media platform until the cows come home. This is how they treated a once highly respected leader of our team that did nothing wrong. Since she was a major leader that led numerous team trainings on our team, we are all very familiar with her lifestyle, etc. So all these references about soul mapping and getting one with the earth made it very clear who she was talking about. That alone described and outed who she was talking about. I think it's also pretty disgusting and, well, cult-like to think that she basically says the only thing that made her who she was Beachbody, and that any of her success was through Beachbody. Really? She's actually a person, a unique person who has something to offer other than Beachbody related crap. So yeah, obviously I very much agree with that, especially the last bit about where you aren't just a Beachbody coach. You are a human being with your own talents and things that you have to offer outside of any success you had with Beachbody. Your success at Beachbody doesn't solely determine who you are, and you don't owe Beachbody your life because of that. And then another point she made was when the girl in the video said at the 2:20 timestamp, they go and offer a 14-day package that doesn't include fitness, doesn't include nutrition, doesn't include mentoring. She says, exactly, you ding dong. She started a business completely different from Beachbody, so there's no conflict of interest. That was a statement taken on the blog post as well. Technically, I have to say, this is all hearsay, but obviously I'm inclined to believe the writer, Christine, of the blog post, who did include receipts, a breakdown of what's said, and debunks it. Whereas the other people making videos don't really have anything to back what they're saying. They're just kind of saying it, but they're not showing us any proof. They didn't show any posts of where she supposedly advertised her business in the Facebook groups. And now onto the compliance thing, which is the last thing of this video that I want to touch on, but this is from Beachbody's website under Compliance Top 10, which I'll have linked down below, but it's basically the 10 most important things to know about compliance. So of the Beachbody Top 10, this is the third one down, which is labeled Conflict of Interest. And again, like I said, this will be linked down below. Coaches who have a lifetime rank of diamond or below may participate as a distributor for another network marketing business while they are enrolled as a Beachbody coach, regardless of the type of product or service offered by the other network marketing business. As a reminder, regardless of a coach's lifetime rank, no coach may ever recruit any Beachbody coach or customer to participate in another network marketing business, as defined in the Team Beachbody Coach Policies and Procedures, Section 3.10.1. Coaches who have a lifetime rank of Star Diamond or higher may not participate as a distributor in any other network marketing businesses. So basically what that's saying is if you're above a certain rank, you can't do any other MLMs, but if you're below a certain rank, you can, even if they sell a very similar product to Beachbody. Now it says, additionally, regardless of their lifetime rank, any coach may participate in another network marketing business solely as a customer, including a referred customer or discount customer, provided that they are purchasing products or services from the other network marketing business for their own use, and that you are not receiving any form of compensation from the other network marketing business, including payment, free product, prize, trips, gifts, or other benefits, even if you opt out to re-gift or donate such compensation. Receiving any form of compensation will be considered as acting as a distributor for another network marketing business, and your coach account will be subject to cancellation. So that's basically saying you can't kind of go through a loophole if you're above Star Diamond. What it doesn't say, which is more important to point out, is it doesn't say that you can't operate your own business. And in fact, you can even be in another MLM as long as you're below a certain rank and you're not recruiting your coaches to that business as well. So that's pretty huge, because obviously they make it out to be as if everything she was doing was super wrong. But like Christy mentioned in the blog post, they actually did report her to compliance, and if everything she was doing was wrong, her coach account would have been canceled, which it wasn't. That's all I have for that. But I did actually message compliance. I'll tell you what I sent them, because they did have an email listed under the Compliance Top 10 website. So I said, hi there, I'm just writing to get clarification on some rules within Beachbody. I'm wondering if I am a Beachbody coach, am I also allowed to sell my own service on the side? The service is a mindset program and is not affiliated with any other network marketing company. Thank you. And they said, good morning, Kyla. Thank you for contacting us. To provide some clarity, at this time, coaches are permitted to have their own independent business, non-MLM, but this other business must be promoted in a non-Beachbody dedicated forum, including but not limited to a website, social media platform, or other public forum. More importantly, coaches are not allowed to solicit any Team Beachbody coaches or customers to purchase these products or services. So that's kind of what I just read there, but they're basically just reiterating that yes, you are actually allowed. They say that specifically. In addition, coaches may not offer or promote Beachbody products in conjunction with non-Beachbody products, as coaches may in no manner A, bundle or combine any non-Beachbody products or services as a package offer for sale or any advertisement with any Beachbody products or services. Lastly, please keep in mind that Beachbody coaches may not charge or receive any form of compensation or other benefits such as income, traded or free services, recoupment of costs, charitable donations for tools, consulting for coaches, software or other sales aids, including requiring any other coach to use third-party tools as part of their coach business. And then they said specific language or policy is provided below. If you have any questions, please let me know. So from that, what they're saying is, yeah, I'd be allowed to. The only thing I wouldn't be able to do in this circumstance, because obviously I said that it was for me, I didn't say that I'm doing a video, but basically you are allowed, you just can't solicit Beachbody coaches, which we have no evidence to say she was, and that I wouldn't be able to also bundle and be like, oh, you know, sign up for Beachbody under me and then also pay a little bit extra and get my mindset course or whatever. So yeah, in conclusion, it doesn't sound to me like the other coach was doing anything wrong, but it definitely does sound to me like the mentorship and group of supporting people you get totally fizzles out once you decide to actually do your own thing, and they're only supportive while it serves them, which I think speaks a lot to what we already knew about MLMs. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll pop my Instagram up on the screen one more time. As well, hit that subscribe down below so you can see my future uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.